Welcome to this daily stretch, a practice of balance, renewal, and mindful movement. This full body routine is designed to be a daily ritual, a moment to reconnect and reset your mind and body. Let this practice be a moment of presence, a gentle unfolding of movement, breath, and awareness. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in and let the journey begin. Hello, beautiful friends. Let's go ahead and get started today in child's pose. So come to the back of your mat, bring your big toes together to touch, spread your knees wide and crawl your arms forward and melt your forehead to the earth. Take a moment to drop into this space, into your body, and into this moment by becoming aware of your breath. Breathe deeply in through the nose, fill up through your belly and your chest, and then breathe out through the mouth. Exhale, release any tension, any stress. Continue to breathe deeply in and out through your nose, following the guidance of your breath throughout this practice today. These next 20 minutes are devoted to your highest potential. When you're ready, press yourself up to all fours, come into a tabletop, stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Setting up for cat-cow, inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, push into the earth, pull your navel in and round your spine, look towards your navel. Move through cat-cow with your breath, feeling the spine articulate, feeling the energy begin to flow through you. Each inhale an opportunity to receive, each exhale an opportunity to release and let go. Now come back to a neutral tabletop. And let's move into puppy pose. So start to crawl your hands and your arms forward as you melt your heart towards the earth. Keep your hips aligned with your knees. Your forehead can come to touch the floor. If your body is inviting that depth, you can also bring your chin and your chest all the way down. Breathe through the back of the shoulders. Breathe into your heart space. In this heart opener, you may invite an intention or a devotion for your practice. On your next inhale, slowly roll all the way onto your belly, coming into Sphinx. So bring your forearms parallel to one another. Your shoulders are stacked over your elbows. Press down to the tops of your feet. And then take a neck stretch. Allow your right ear to fall by your right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Now bring your chin towards your chest and then guide the left ear towards the left shoulder. Just embracing this yummy neck stretch. From here, you can come back to a neutral spine and come into seal by spreading your fingers and arms wide, press into the earth, and then straighten your arms. Shoulder blades roll back and away from your ears as your heart expands forward. Your gaze looks forward. You're feeling a gentle compression through the lower lumbar. Breathe into that space. On your next exhale, slowly release. Bring your forehead down to the floor, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, and then press yourself back up to a tabletop. From here, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and press your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Spread your fingers wide. Turn your armpits in towards your ears and soften through the shoulders. When you're ready, pause in stillness. And send your breath all the way up through your fingertips, through the back side of the body, and all the way down the backs of the legs into your heels as you guide the heels closer to the earth. From here, take your feet out to the width of your mat. Bring your heels in and turn your toes out. And begin to walk your hands back towards your feet as you begin to sink your hips low and hover your sit bones over the earth. Coming into Yogi Squat, Malasana. Bring your hands to your heart center. Use your elbows to gently guide the knees out and away from you. Now interlace your hands behind your head and inhale, spread your elbows wide, look up, and then exhale, guide your elbows in as you tuck your chin towards your chest, breathing through the back of the cervical spine. Inhale, rise, elbows wide, gaze looks forward. Exhale, round and curl. Take one more round on your own breath. It's a very dynamic stretch happening through the back of the neck and the hips. Pause with your chin at your chest, and then gently come back to neutral. Release the stretch, bring your hands back to your heart. Take one more full breath here. And gently bring your hands down to the earth. Press into the floor as you straighten through your legs. Keep a slight bend in the knees if you need. Heel toe your feet in, hip width distance apart, and then come into a forward fold. You can walk your hands and dangle them down, or you can bring your hands to opposite elbows and sway side to side. Allow your head to hang heavy. Allow the weight to come forward in towards the toes and out away from the heels. And now release your arms and vertebra by vertebra begin to roll all the way up to a standing position. Good. Inhale, reach your arms high. Interlace your hands all but the pointer finger. And then exhale, take a side stretch over towards the left. Breathe into the right side body. On your next inhale, rise back through center. And exhale, take it over towards the right. Keep your shoulders aligned. Inhale, rise up through center. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer at your heart center. Bring your toes together and your heels slightly apart. Inhale, sink your hips low, Utkatasana chair pose. Reach your arms up by the ears. Shift your hips back. Weight towards the heels. Pull your navel in. Sink the hips a little lower. Take one more inhale. And now exhale, hands through center, forward fold over the legs. Bring your hands down and walk yourself out to a downward facing dog. Pause for a moment. Feel the sensation of the stretch through the entire body. And now slowly begin to walk your feet all the way up towards your hands at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen, straighten through your spine. Hands can come up to your shins. And exhale, dive and forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen one more time. And fold on the exhale. From here, lunge your left foot all the way to the back of your mat and release your left knee down, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, your arms sweep high. Option to tuck your back toes for extra support. Your right knee is over your ankle. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your right hand down to the earth or a block next to you and reach your left arm up and over the ear towards the right side. Inhale, come back up through center, sweep your arms high, and then exhale, bring your hands down to frame your front foot and shift your hips back for half split. Straighten through your right leg, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, nose comes towards the knee. You want to keep your hips square and flex your right toes towards you. If your nose doesn't come to your knee, then just keep your spine straight and look towards your toes. And from here, crawl your left hand to the outside of your right leg and start to walk your hands all the way over towards the right, feeling this stretch all the way through the outer right hip. Now come back through center, frame your front foot, bend your right knee, low lunge. Tuck your back toes and then lift the knee and step your left foot halfway up the mat, coming into pyramid. Straighten through your right leg, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, straight spine. And then exhale, fold over your right leg. Landing wherever your body allows. Your hands can come down to the earth or blocks if you're practicing with props at home. Your nose comes towards the knee. Option to walk your hands back towards the back of the mat. Keep a soft bend in your right knee and breathe deeply. On your next inhale, walk your hands to your hips and rise all the way up to stand. On your exhale, step your left foot all the way up and bring it to the inside of your right ankle for tree pose, or you can guide your foot to the inside of your right thigh. Bring your hands to your heart, tree pose, guide all of your energy towards the midline of your body. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Option to lift your gaze up towards your hands. Balance comes easily when you believe in yourself. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, release. Bring your left foot down next to your right, shake everything out. Bring your hands back to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, and exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold, lunge your right foot all the way to the back of your mat and release your knee down, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky, left knee is over your left ankle. Stay for your exhale. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release your left hand down to the earth beside you and reach your right arm up and over the ear, taking a side body stretch. Inhale, rise back up through center, reach both arms high. And then exhale, release your hands down, shift your hips back for half split. Flex your left toes towards you, inhale. And then exhale, fold over the left knee, straight spine. Or gaze at your left toes. Focus on your breath and remember to smile through the sensation. From here, start to walk your right hand to the outside of your left leg and crawl your hands and your arms over towards the left side. Getting deep into the IT band here. When you're ready, walk your arms back around to the front of your mat, frame your front foot, bend through your left knee, tuck your back toes, lift the leg, and then come into pyramid. So step your right foot halfway up the mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, straight spine, square off your hips. And then exhale, slowly begin to fold, finding your edge. Take any variation you did on your last side. And we'll be here for a few more breaths. Wherever you are, start to guide your hands back to your hips, and then inhale, root to rise up to stand. Soft bend through your left knee as you exhale. Guide your right foot all the way up to your tree pose. Hands come to heart, any variation you did on your last side. And you may stay here or reach your arms towards the sky. Engage through your core and focus on your drishti. Good, now release your right foot down, shake everything out. Inhale, sweep your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, dive over your legs. Halfway lengthen through your spine on your inhale. And exhale, fold. Step both of your feet back. Come into your final downward facing dog. And then release onto your knees. Crawl your knees forward and come to sit on your sit bones. Swing both the legs around. I'm going to turn to my side to guide, but we're bringing both soles of the feet together and in towards the groin for butterfly. Inhale with a straight spine, and then exhale, begin to hinge from the hips and forward fold. Allow your heart to lead the way. Your hands can bind around the toes or the feet, or you can even open your feet up like a book. Allow your elbows to press down into the knees and breathe in through the groin and the inner hips. And from here, slowly rise. Bring your left foot out to your left side. Keep the right sole of the feet hugged in. And then start to walk your left hand out to the inside of your left leg. As you inhale, reach your right arm up and over the body. Keep the shoulders aligned, and you're welcome to stay here, or if your body's inviting that depth, you can bring your right hand to bind around your left foot. Hips and shoulders are stacked. Breathe into the right side of your body. On your next inhale, rise up, bring your right hand beside your right sit bone, press into the earth, and then lift your hips. Wild thing, reach your left arm up and over the body, press into your left foot, and exhale, lower all the way back down to your seat. And then just simply switching sides now. Bring the left sole of your foot in, extend your right leg to your side, crawl your right hand to the inside of your extended right leg as you reach your left arm up and over the body. Inhale. And then exhale, find your edge. And then pause in the stillness. Take one more breath. And then inhale, rise. Bring your left hand beside your left sit bone. Press into the earth. Lift your hips. Reach your right arm up and over the body, taking a little back bend shape. And exhale, release. Bring both of your legs out to a straddle position. Shift your hips forward, flex through your toes, and then when you're ready, begin to crawl yourself forward, hinging from the hips, keeping your spine straight. You can stay upright, or maybe your forearms are down to the earth, or maybe your entire belly is pancaked on the floor. Palms can face open to receive. And just hold compassion for yourself. We're all anatomically different, so we all have different strengths and limitations when it comes to our asana practice. And it's just a practice. And we'll all start to rise. Walk your hands back in towards you. Take your hands behind you and guide the legs together. Straighten them long in front of you and shake everything out. Reach your arms forward in front of you, and then use your core and lower down vertebra by vertebra all the way onto your back. Bend both knees and hug them in towards your chest. Rock side to side. And we'll take one inversion, so extend your legs up straight towards the sky. Bring your arms by your side, palms face down, waterfall. And then you'd like to come to plow, then you can lift your hips and guide the feet towards the back of your mat. Take your hands to your lower back for support, and then lift your hips and your legs so that you're in shoulder stand. Your feet is in direct alignment with your hips and your heart. Do not move your neck or your head. Keep your gaze looking straight up towards your feet, allowing all the blood flow to circulate down into your heart. When you're ready, you can come back to plow. Allow the feet to come all the way to the back of your mat. And then you can bring your arms down by your side and then roll all the way out of this stretch, vertebra by vertebra. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in towards you and extend your left leg long. take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and guide it over towards the left for a supine twist. Your shoulders stay planted to the earth, and your gaze can fall over towards your right side. When you're ready, come onto your back through center, hug your knees in, and then take the other side. Left knee comes in and take your right hand to guide it over towards the right side. Gaze falls to the left. Gently come back through center. Give your knees one last squeeze. Take an inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Tighten everything up. And then exhale, release into your final Shavasana. Allow your entire body to release to the earth, to be completely held and supported. Soften all your muscles. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm and flow. This is your moment to rest and to integrate everything that we've just done. Allow your awareness to drift back to your body. Deepen your breath and begin to welcome subtle movement and sensation to your physical body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes, turning the head side to side. And then take your arms behind you and release the fingers and inhale. Take a long, deep stretch. Hug your knees in, wrap your hands around them, and then rock yourself up a few times to come into a seated position. We'll meet with our legs crossed and our hands at our heart center to wrap up our practice today. Guide your thumbs to your third eye as a reminder to speak kindly to yourself. Bring your thumbs to your lips, reminder to speak kindly towards others, and then hands to heart, radiating with compassion and forgiveness. Namaste. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this practice, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a new flow. Also leave a comment to share your experience or any feedback. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.